everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a fabulous day today. I am once again going through r/antiMLM as per usual, so I hope you guys will stick with me and let's jump right into it. Gonna start counting how many this month onlys she says this year. So grateful that my company has given me the opportunity to stay at home with these munchkins. I'm assuming they're talking about their children. Not having to pay daycare and having my own schedule is so convenient. Also, having my own money and not relying on anyone but me has given me so much joy, happiness, confidence. Not to mention, God being the center of this company has stole my heart since day one. With God, my team, my customers, paparazzi as a whole, I wouldn't be where I am today, and I am beyond blessed. If you guys have been struggling financially, if you want your own money for our girly things we want, I love these quotation marks, I swear. If you are looking to overcome some hurdles and learn to find who you are, well, this company does that and 10 times more. How does a cheap jewelry company tell you how to overcome hurdles and find who you are? That makes zero sense. The blessings are endless if you are willing to work and let God use you, then you reach the miracles. Okay. With that being said, there is a promo this month only for all, even previous consultants wanting to come back. Only this month, friends. Put a heart in the comments if you are interested. Send me a message, babe, and let's get started. Yeah, I would say that it's less this month only and more like every month of the year we want new people. There may be like an actual promo code for people to join and maybe they like save money or whatever, but let's not get it confused. They want people coming into the company 24/7 to make up for the people that leave the company 24/7. I guess it doesn't work if you're struggling with mental health. My team brought in 166 hungry women this past week into our tribe. I'm so proud. 166 lives we get to help change in 2023. We are ready for that next level Jesus. And as you can see, it's a bunch of just skinny ladies, most of them white, which not to be that person, but I find it so annoying when Huns call their team their tribe. That just comes off as like a little bit cringe to me and a little bit gross, all things considered, especially if they're American. But anyways, underneath that post, someone commented and said, "How many did you bring in that you didn't help?" I was one of those. So the Hun responds and says, "Wow, coming from you, that's pretty low. But I'm going to choose to laugh about it, leave your comment, and move on." Except she writes several paragraphs after this. The thing is, you can't help people that don't want to help themselves. You were one of them. You had mental health battles and were never consistent with the business. You were the one that quit and walked away, girl. I had nothing to do with that. Well, except for being an unsupportive and unhelpful upline, yeah, I guess you had nothing to do with it. And of course, to place the cherry on top of this turd, she says, "Have a blessed day." And for those of you who are not American, in American lingo, to tell somebody to have a blessed day basically means, go suck your own dick and fuck off. That is the polite way of putting it. So yeah, this upline does not seem like a very pleasant person. Just as somebody who is not involved with this situation at all and has no idea what exactly went on behind the scenes, if I saw this comment just out in the wild, I would assume that this person was a shitty upline and not a good person to be around at all, period. Yeah, this was a pretty low blow, if you ask me, especially to bring up this person's mental health, as if that has anything to do with being successful in MLMs at all, because really it doesn't, considering most people don't make money or lose money anyways. Putting mental health struggles on top of that itself is not going to affect it that much. If anything, it'll just make it harder to succeed anyway, so Yeah, this kind of victim blaming is really gross, but not super surprising, especially coming from like a higher up Hun in an MLM. Those ones usually are the nastier ones. Looks like the Body Shop is ending its MLM program. Dear Blank, we are writing you today to advise that the Body Shop at Home has made the difficult decision to close its direct selling businesses in the United States. In this email you will find 1. The formal notice of the closure of the U.S. at-home market, and 2. Your support pack to help answer your questions and explain what happens next. Well, while I'm glad that this MLM has shut down, or at least the MLM portion of the company has shut down because it does have stores across the U.S., I also do kind of feel bad for the distributors, and I know that some people would disagree, but for some people it is their source of livelihood, even though I do find it deeply unethical. I never want to see people actually lose their jobs, but at the same time I'm glad that less people will be scammed. On a different note though, I'm glad that they at least had the decency to put out a notice. I'm assuming that it's either a letter or an email, because some MLMs don't give any notice at all and will just disappear off the face of the earth. So I'm glad that they at the very least did that for their former consultants, but I mean, if we're being honest, the bar is literally on the floor for MLMs. Most MLMs just like to dig underneath that bar. All the young mums do it. MLM recruitment rant. I'm currently pregnant and have a friend who's been involved with Arbonne for a few years. She's softly attempted to recruit me as a downline before, but today feels like a line has been crossed. We had been discussing my maternity leave plans earlier in the week while catching up, and today I get the marketing pitch via voice memos. The pitch being Arbonne would be perfect for me to supplement my income, that heaps of young mums do it in their downtime, and given some specific examples of acquaintances, all new mums, who have the side hustle. I've declined the offer. I have a busy enough career, I'll be engrossed in parenthood soon, and I have good boundaries as I've suffered burnout in the past. However, it is so invasive to recruit someone who could be in a vulnerable position. I don't want to lose the friendship, but I'm so sick and tired of being seen as a marketing or recruitment opportunity, and now my soon-to-be born baby is being seen as yet another recruitment opportunity. So I guess this could be used as an example of how MLMs can really put a strain on friendships. In multi-level marketing companies, it's very common for a person's upline to encourage them to recruit their friends and family because they're the main people who trust you in your life, and they would be easier to recruit than just plain old strangers. But because of that, a lot of people who know that person that is in that MLM will start to distrust them or feel less comfortable around them because they could be seen as a way to make more money, and this is a good example of that. This person has probably been encouraged by her upline to recruit OP because they are having a baby, and they're trying to use the usual stay-at-home mother type of way to worm their business into this person's pregnancy, which really is not fair, and it totally disregards what this person is even remotely comfortable with, and it's bringing up things that they don't want to be involved with, and it's not a good look for this friendship. And I'm not saying that this friendship is going to fall apart or anything, or that they'll stop being friends, but it does put a lot of strain on relationships, whether that be friendships, co-workers, marriages. Any type of close bond that you can have with somebody can really be put through the ringer if one of them joins an MLM for this exact reason. Put through my letterbox today. Did you know UK households are getting poorer due to the current financial crisis? Is this affecting you? If this worries you, we have the answer. Of course you do. We're already helping hundreds of local families earn an extra income, in most cases £500 plus. It's simple and risk-free. You've got nothing to lose by giving us a call or sending us a message. yeah, nothing to lose except your hard-earned money. And then the second page is some people's like experiences with the company and like how it's changed their life and stuff. And you can pause to read them if you want to. I'm not going to bother to read them out loud. I just wanted to touch on the fact that I find it really disgusting that whatever company this is, because it doesn't explicitly say in the letter that's doing this, I think it's really gross that they are preying on people that are struggling with money. I mean, most MLMs do that anyways, but specifically naming the fact that lower wages and poverty is an issue in the UK and also in the US right now, and trying to use that to get people to invest their hard-earned money into a scam is really scummy. And you know that it wasn't just the company that produced this letter, it was probably a Hun that wrote this. And I don't know if that makes it better or worse, to be honest. I don't know. It just gives me a really yucky feeling. 2 Huns building anticipation for an announcement. Melaleuca beef. Taking a poll. Do you eat red meat? This post starts with a barrage of emojis that I will not read out loud because it's way too many. I have admired our founder, Frank Vandersloot, for the past 4 years. He's humble. He's smart. He has led this wellness store for 37 years and believes in being debt-free. Therefore, every move he's ever made for the past almost 4 decades has been one that has been paid for in cash. I have trusted him. I've eaten dinner with him. I've talked to his wife. I've been inside the manufacturing facilities and I've met the employees. And when he speaks, I listen. He made an announcement recently that after 27 years in the making and an investment of over $700 million paid for in cash, he is ready to announce a new addition to the online wellness store. This is going to be big. I am bursting at the seams with anticipation. Every year in January, the company launches into the new year, and this year is much, much different. This new thing will help more families than ever. I had a virtual front row seat along with a lot of my friends to see what is about to unfold. Countdown begins. Just when I thought it couldn't possibly get better. Stay tuned. I am speechless. We just opened the best beef source ever. American ranched, no antibiotic, no hormones, and happy cows. Are they happy? I mean, they're dead. Shipped right to my door at a fraction of the price I've been paying. I could cry. You would cry over beef? You would cry over beef. Okay. So Melaleuca is now selling beef, which is an interesting turn for the company. I'm not entirely sure how they're going to integrate meat into their current company. This is very odd, if you ask me, and I don't entirely know what to think. I think that it's weird that an MLM is selling meat, but MLMs can honestly sell just about anything at this point. I mean, there was that MLM like a year ago that was selling dirt, so anything is possible. We've kind of seen it all, but this is quite strange, and I don't entirely know what to think about it, but I personally will skip on the Melaleuca steak. I wouldn't trust it that much. Well, that's all you're gonna get out of me today. Here's a picture of one of my cats that nobody asked for. I just think that she looks cute in this picture, so here she is. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like, and maybe subscribe if you want to. If you don't, that's okay. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. I'm not here to force anybody. If you have any thoughts, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day today. Peace out. Goodbye.